Welcome, Central Crossing Class of 2026. My name is Mr. Steve Fairs, and I'm the principal and happy you are able to join us. Central Crossing High School is a great place to learn, work, and excel. As a school, our decisions are grounded in the wellness and safety of students and staff, providing high-quality instruction and learning opportunities, as well as building a strong sense of the Central Crossing community. I want our students to study in and out of school, be involved, clubs, athletics, music, ROTC, theater, just to name a few opportunities. Be here and be engaged. I ask our parents and family members, take an active role in your child's education. Develop a routine of communication with your student and check Infinite Campus on a regular basis. Whether they admit it or not, students need you. They will appreciate it. At Central Crossing, we will work together to graduate in 2026 with a plan in place that could include college, entering the workforce, or enlisting in a military branch. We have a great staff and faculty to help support our students and families to ensure your students' success. First, let me introduce our administrative team and school counselors, and then you will have the opportunity to learn about high school scheduling, course options, and graduation requirements for the class of 2026. At Central Crossing High School, we have 3 assistant principals. Mr. Dana Ortman is our 9th grade assistant principal. Mrs. Deb Carver is our 10th grade assistant principal. And Mr. John Marshall worked with 11th and 12th grade students and is also our athletic director. Central Crossing High School is fortunate to have 4 school counselors. Students are assigned to a school counselor based upon the student's last name. Students with last names beginning with A through D are assigned to Mrs. Fairs. Students with the last name starting with E through LE work with Mrs. Rendell. Students with the last name beginning with LI through RI have the school counselor, Mrs. Russell. And students with the last name beginning with RO through Z work with Mrs. Shu.
One of the biggest, most important times in your child's life is the transition to high school, and this is the first step in that journey. We are so grateful to have you as part of the Comet family. I will now take you through some slides to help you choose your classes for next school year. First, some Central Crossing basics. The high school day starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and ends at 3:20 p.m. We have 8 periods in our school day. 1 period is lunch, 6 periods are classes, and we hope that you will choose 1 period for study hall. Students received their freshman year course options sheet at the middle school. If you were absent or lost your form, extra copies can be downloaded on the Central Crossing website. You may pause this video if you need to download that form. The freshman year course option sheet overview. On the front, please take time to read the scheduling directions and notes at the top. Use this paper to plan out your schedule for next year. Please do not sign up for classes because your friends, boyfriend, girlfriend are signing up for the same classes. High school is about you and your choices. The classes that you are choosing are requests. They are not guaranteed, although we try our best. Make sure that you complete all of the core courses and then periods 6, 7, and 8 on your sheet. Don't worry about trying to fit all of your classes in, as most everything is offered during the 11th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Make sure that you also fill in the physical education section. On the back, there is an alternative election section. This is for backups in case your course choices don't work. Make sure that you discuss this with your family and your current teachers, and then have your parent or guardian sign your form, and then place your paper in your backpack for when the Comet school counselors come to the middle schools to help you input these into Infinite Campus. This is a picture of the blue scheduling sheet that we will go through. English is your first choice. If you are in language arts this year, please circle English 1 0711 on your paper. If you are in accelerated language arts this year, please circle accelerated English 1 0712. Mrs. Heather Barnes is our English department lead. She can be emailed or spoken with at tonight's Google Meet. Math is the next core subject that we will speak about. You can read the directions. Basically, if you're in accelerated geometry this year, you'll circle accelerated algebra 2. If you are in algebra this year, you will circle accelerated geometry. And if you are in math this year, you will circle algebra 1. Mrs. Christy Halleck is our math department lead. Her information is on the screen. Science is a little more complicated. If you are in 8th grade math this year, yes, I said math. If you're in 8th grade math this year, we are going to have you circle physical science. If you are in algebra or accelerated geometry this year, then we are going to think of your science grade this year. If you have had an A or a B in science, then we would like you to circle accelerated biology. If you have a C or below in science this year, you are going to circle physical science. If you have questions about your science placement, you may email Mr. Chrisman or, again, speak with him in the Google Meet this evening. The next subject area is probably the easiest. It is social studies. Our department lead is Mrs. Julie Hensley. All freshmen will take modern world history next year, so you may circle that on your scheduling sheet. Lunch will be scheduled for all students. We do have 4 lunch periods so that we can fit all of our students into the lunchroom during those periods. They are balanced by our computer scheduling system. So unfortunately, students are not able to choose which lunch period they are going to have. Line 6, all students in Southwestern City Schools will take college and career readiness. This will be for half of the school year. It does count as half of a fine arts credit when paired with another career technical course. We have outlined on the screen a lot of the activities that students will do during the college and career readiness curriculum. To the right-hand side of college and career readiness, it is your choice. We would like you to stop and go down to how will you earn your physical education credits? If you are going to earn your physical education credits by getting a PE waiver, then physical education is actually optional. You may participate in marching band, ROTC, show choir, or sports. If you participate in any of those, you will earn waivers, in which case you do not have to take physical education. Take your time, read this section, fill it out. If you have questions, we will be happy to answer them during the Google Meets or when we visit your middle school. Line 7, we do recommend that all students have a study hall. I'll speak to that point later in the video. Line 8, it is your choice. So you are going to look at the back of your paper and choose whatever fits you best. We will go through some choices with you. The back of the paper talks about a backup plan. What happens if one of your classes doesn't fit in your schedule? Go ahead and pick 3 alternative courses. Write those in at the top of your paper. One of your choices for line 8 on the front of your paper is fine arts. We have lots of different art, choir, band, orchestra, and color guard choices on our sheet for freshmen to choose from. Many of these are repeatable, so take your time, look through the choices, as well as email or visit our Google Meets this evening. Again, physical education is required for all students in the state of Ohio. It is a graduation requirement. If you are going to participate in sports, NJROTC, band, or show choir, you do not necessarily have to take PE. Of course, you still can if you would like. If you are not going to participate in sports, ROTC, band, or show choir, then you must take a physical education class for at least half of the school year. You may also take PE1 and PE2 during the 9th grade if you choose. Electives are categorized as such in Infinite Campus. That's why they are together in this elective sections. We do have Advanced Fitness, which is basically a course. It does not count as a PE credit, but it does involve weightlifting, training. So that is an excellent choice for electives. You may also choose to participate and be in a class for the yearbook. You do have to fill out our yearbook application, which the website is on the screen as well as on your paper. Another excellent choice is by participating in our NJROTC, which will qualify you for the military seal for graduation, as well as a PE waiver if you participate for 2 years. We have French and Spanish as world languages. These are not required for graduation. However, if you plan to go straight from Central Crossing to a four-year college, four-year colleges would like you to at least take 2 years of the same foreign language. Again, this is not required for graduation. Students who pass flex tests may opt out of taking the lower level Spanishes and may be placed into a higher level Spanish. Mrs. April Bryant is our world language department lead, and she would be happy to answer your questions. If you are earning a C, D, or an F in 2 or more courses right now, we would recommend that you hold off on foreign language, as well as if you are earning a D or an F in language arts, we would again have you hold off on taking a foreign language, as this can be challenging. Career technical is another great area for you to earn fine arts requirements, as well as the technology seal for graduation. The courses that are in italics qualify you for the technology seal. Family and consumer science courses are at the bottom of the blue box on your screens. We have the choices of principles of food and or textiles and interior design. All of these courses, with the exception of engineering design, are only half of the school year long. So you would pick another course if you choose one of these. The non-credit section on your paper is study hall. Again, we strongly encourage all freshmen to take a study hall. Remember that high school is an adjustment. There is more freedom, but it also comes with responsibility. Your grades that you earn turn into credits, which then determine your grade point average and your class rank, and your freshman year definitely matters. You can use a study hall to study for tests and quizzes, to get extra help from teachers, to complete your homework, for time management. If you are in activities outside of the school day, we definitely recommend that you have a study hall. Again, if you want a study hall all year, you are going to write in on the front line 7, 2051 and 2052 so that you have a study hall all year long. Before making your final choices, we basically have talked about the specifics. We're just going to give you a brief overview of what you need to graduate from high school. There are course credit requirements. There is demonstration of competency and demonstration of readiness. School counselors will hold a parent-student meeting in the beginning of the school year next year to go through the specifics of this, but we thought we would give you a brief overview. Course credit requirements, there are 21 credits required for graduation. If you visit our school website, click on scheduling, and then scroll down, we have a list of the 21 credits that are required. The next part of graduation is called demonstration of competency. Demonstration of competency entails passing state tests in Algebra 1 and English 1. So if you are taking Algebra 1 this year, you want to take notice of that and make sure that you do well on that test. The last part of graduation requirements is called demonstration of readiness. I know this seems like a lot, and again, we will go through each one of these with you in the fall. But basically, from this list, you have to have at least 2 diploma seals. One must be an Ohio seal. The other one can either be an Ohio seal or a local seal. Some of the seals are earned by passing certain tests. Some are earned by taking and passing certain classes, which are noted on your scheduling sheet. Others are by participating in extracurricular activities. Following our video, we would encourage you to meet our staff. We have Google Meets that were sent out today that you can join. Core subjects, electives, sports, clubs, school counselors, and more. The next steps in the scheduling process is, again, for you to visit our Central Crossing webpage. You may click on scheduling on the left-hand side. There are videos and more in-depth course descriptions for you to help you make your choices, as this is a really important step that you are taking. Please finish filling out your sheet and go ahead and just put it in your backpack so that you have it for middle school scheduling. If you're afraid you're going to lose it, once you fill the sheet out, go ahead and take a picture on your phone so that you have that for when high school counselors visit the middle schools. Your 8th grade teachers will review your choices. We all want Central Crossing students to be successful and to get off on the right foot and have a great freshman year. You will receive a list of scheduled courses for the 22-23 school year before you leave for the summer. So if you change your mind, you can tell us at that time. Your actual schedule with periods and room numbers and teachers, you will receive at Freshman Comet Academy on August 16th. Look for the postcard coming in the mail this summer for that. Again, thank you so much for watching our video. We hope that you can visit our Google Meets tonight, and we look forward to working with all of our future Comets at the middle schools in the coming weeks. Thank you.